Alrighty, today we're going to be looking at some Mad Eyes gameplay that was sent to me. This one is on Moonlit, and it's at the God Kite spawn. And we can see this Mad Eyes goes right for a console. I mean, usually, if you've seen any of my streams, I usually just go right for the chase here. I just find that's kind of more efficient, but you can totally go this way, and maybe you can see if you can get your eyes on what the optimal target will be. And you end up finding this survivor here, and you're gonna be going for possibly a wall trap. Oh, nice. We can see that right there. He decided to block off all the walls there. Now let's see if we can get this hit. Wait, I think that's a new survivor. Hold on, let me watch that again. Let me watch that again. So you end up getting this trap here. This was a beautiful trap, by the way. Just cuts off every single possible exit route. However, the tough thing here is that you tried to attack this survivor from the side instead of the only escape route. If you would have attacked from the escape route, you likely would have had an easy second hit there, but because you attacked him from the side, he was able to push you out of the way and then just move straight forward to the only exit. Now, it does look like this character is going to be very, very tough for Mad Eyes, so I'm not too surprised that this survivor in particular is giving you difficulties. Wait, how is that not a terror shock? I swear that was literally a terror shock. Okay, but he's just gonna loop you here. Mad Eyes cannot catch up to Mad Eyes can't catch up to survivors on this. And what is Wildling doing? He's literally at an infinite loop. He doesn't need assistance. Well, you can see he's just farming the slide at least. The only issue with this for survivors is that it's right on the Wildling cipher, and you want to get your cipher progress going as quick as you can, especially against a Mad Eyes, who relies primarily on late game pressure. No, you needed that hit really bad. If you would have been able to get that hit on the Wildling, you would have been able to attempt to follow up with a regular attack and put yourself in a better position. Okay, but you end up kind of messed up here. You gotta go for walls. This is the tough thing about Mad Eyes, is if you can't get a good first chase, it's really hard for you to maintain that pressure, but it looks like you're gonna be making your way to first stop. So already you've had one really, really good trap at the beginning here. You just needed to follow through. But you can see this prisoner. Oh, you got both those survivors together, cut them, possibly trying to heal. And Wildling is away, so don't worry about him. Prisoner's over here at first stop. I would probably try to break the connection first, otherwise that's just going to keep stunning you. Yeah, you can see the issues with this. Oh, it looks like you're carrying rage, so at least it's not too bad of a stun. And you're going to get stunned again by the prisoner connection. Oh, look how fast that stun animation is. Okay, how are these missing? I swear. Oh man, that pallet did like literally no stun to you. Okay, you're gonna get a hit on this Wildling, and see, this is where it's important. If you would have been able to get that hit from before, you probably would have been able to get a down on the Wildling there if he continued to try harassing that way. But either way, you're kind of in a really, really tough position because you don't have any downs. You do have some chip hits, which you have going for you, but it doesn't look like you have much more than that. Now, what you really need now is obviously a down, but this would be the type of scenario where you might think of slugging as your only way out. There's 4 ciphers remaining, but I'm sure there's a ton of progress by now because a lot of time has passed. Oh man, you got a prisoner. Is this going to be your first down? This is going to be the key moment here for you swing the momentum of the game. You need to be able to get this down on the prisoner. It looks like he gets away. Wait, no, he got the down. You got the down. You got the down. Okay, now you got to teleport over there, and you better camp that really well. I don't see any other way you can really come back from this other than having a really, really good camp. So it looks like Barmaid and Wildling have already used the 2 healing drinks, so there should be no more healing for the rest of the round. Oh, is that what the Wildling looks like? I'm looking at kind of like the scale thing that he has now. I've not really seen a whole lot of gameplay with the new Survivor, so this is really interesting for me. And so the Survivor is able to hold the scales. Well, being that you have that visual, you know what you can or can't see with the scales there. And when he has the scales, you might, especially if it's like assisting scales, you might want to think about trying to juke and bait out that kind of protective burst there. So let's watch this again. You go for a quick harassment there, but when he goes for that, he's able to get the scale. I'm not sure if the Survivor has to actually activate it yet. I mean, I've never actually faced a game against him, but this wildling has been a thorn in your side this entire match, hasn't he? I mean, I'm not sure there's really a whole lot you could have done about that. I mean, Mad Eyes just tends to struggle against harassment characters, but they're making their way into this alley, which is kind of a dangerous alley, if I'm being totally honest. Oh, and are you gonna get the trap here? Oh yeah, the survivors are completely blocked in. There's one cipher remaining. Let's see this trap again. So you block off this exit first, which is the side that the wildling's on. So this way is kind of baiting the wildling in to try to keep harassing. But now he just ends up completely trapped. And now you're just able to attack him as much as you want. So it looks like as long as they don't pop or do anything reckless, you should be able to... I think the wildling probably should have vaulted that window there just to give themselves an exit path, being that that was already popped, but now they're just trapped. They have nowhere to go. So I believe wildling should have vaulted that wall, then they pop, and then prisoner would have been able to run away and buy enough time for the survivors to win. But you played that very well. I mean, the survivors didn't have the communication they needed there. It's unfortunate. It looks like you're going to be running out of energy there, but prisoner's going to be going back on the chair. I don't remember if this is his first or... I believe it's his second chair. Yeah, second chair. And then wildling got up. Oh, are you going to get the next trap again? Oh, looks like wildling's going over in this direction. Oh, do you get it down with the walls here? Huh. Yes, you do. Okay, so this sets you up perfectly for a tie. Now, wildling does have no self-heal, so if you want to teleport to the other side of the map, you absolutely can. And we see that's exactly what you're going to do. Now, if you can find the barmaid here, you're golden. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. You end up finding the professor. And man, his ability really hurts for Mad Eyes, doesn't it? Because he does rely on those single hits very much. And his ability has no significant limitations during the match. He does seem like he's going to be a strong survivor now, isn't he? I still haven't thought of completely what the strategy would be to counter this guy. But it does look something along the lines of he's going to very much hurt single hit hunters. I'm not sure I would have placed that wall there. That doesn't seem to be super productive. What I would be doing is I'd be, trying to down this survivor as quickly as you can. Ooh, do you have a trap here? Man, you got to be careful when placing those long walls that they actually collide, because you kind of rely on those. And see, if you had a little more energy on fourth stop console, you might be able to might have been able to disrupt that healing a little more. And even now, you might even be able to guard the gate a little bit as well, because that gate, oh, it looks like it has like 70% progress by now. You just need to stall enough time for your teleport to work. This is the issue with having gates or ciphers that only have single consoles to it, is once that energy runs out, you don't really have a whole lot to defend it. So, but I think you did a good job here. There's just a few minor things that I would just kind of recommend for you, but overall, very, very nice Mad Eyes gameplay. I really enjoyed reviewing it. Alright, that just about concludes the video. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. And if you want your gameplay reviewed in a future video, go ahead and send your gameplay to this email right here, and I'll make sure to review your gameplay in a future video. And also make sure to check me out on Twitch as well. I'm just starting out streaming on Twitch, so I stream my night IDV sessions along with various other streams, so I hope to see you all there, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.